So you said last night, maybe in a drunken stupor, that you two, Pinky promised that y'all weren't going to talk about y'all's issues on camera.
We did not Pinky promise that.
Pinky promised that we're moving forward. Relationships are 50-50. You know that better than anyone.
50-50.
Seal it with a kiss. We're equally responsible for what has gone wrong or right in our relationship because it's a relationship.
We were like, we love each other, we're cousins, we're going to enjoy each other.
50-50. We said it's 50-50. We're in a relationship.
Whitney, you were talking a little bit about Heather.
Can I explain?
What was this talking?
You said she, like, still had her name on that Mormon thing, so why does she have a book coming out?
What the
You said she, like, still had her name on that Mormon thing, so why does she have a book coming out, and that you really didn't, like, trust her?
What the
Say that.
That whole thing is hard for me because I really did leave the Mormon church. Like, I had my name removed from the records.
Okay.
And she, like, begged me not to.
She's Mormon?
She's writing a book called God is the Voice. So, like, you can leave. I don't get it.
What the do you even say that for? How long have you not identified as a Mormon?
15 years.
Okay, when did you get your name off the rolls? 6 months ago.
Because the priesthood will not release.
Exactly. So why are you condemning me for something that you experienced? That's such bullshit.
I had to sit down with my local authorities, the church, for them to approve my resignation. But they didn't decide that that was the best for me. So they wouldn't release my record.
I thought the Catholics were crazy. The Catholics are crazy, but they...
Fast forward to today, they have organization now, which is a group of attorneys, and they do it for you. This is the letter. Holy shit. I can't sign this fast enough. Taking your name off of the Mormon roll to other Mormons means that you pretty much don't exist.
You're 15 years ahead of me, and you're gonna now flip that on me and be like, she's a on the roll.
I've been reluctant to take my name off the rolls of the church because it just seems like a flippant, aggressive action.
Having your name on their roster, literally, you're still supporting them because they count you when they lobby for bills to be passed or when they're buying properties, when they're building new temples.
I mean, the way I conduct my life, the way I raise my children, those are the tenets of my faith, not my name on a database somewhere.
You're saying that you reject all of these things about the Mormon church, but you're still endorsing them. That seems hypocritical to me.
The Mormon church has filed a trademark, objection to me even having anything about the book. Like, I am on their radar. I'm going to be absolutely alienated and completely ostracized from my community. And she knows all of this. I haven't written it yet. Okay, you can apologize and stop trying to prove me wrong.
I didn't. Everyone's stirring the pot.
But if she can't help getting her name off the roll, but she already applied, why would you say it to Leah like she's basically contradicting herself?
And my money, and I'm part of this church.
That is a damaging rumor she just said to you, and she just said to me, well, I was just being shady. No, that's not a flippant response. I cried about that, and you lied.
I literally cannot even believe that you were just being shady to impress Portia.
You're hypocritical with
that, Whitney.
Does anybody want lunch? I think lunch is ready.
But I've given up everything to tell my truth, and then to say it's a lie is not cool. I can't even.
We've just barely wrapped filming season 3 for Salt Lake City, and it was a rough season. And we haven't had a reunion yet. We haven't talked about it. There's a lot of issues that are still left to be discussed. So to hear that Whitney spewed these lies about me the first chance she had is horrifying.
I'm just confused on her story because her story changes depending on who she's talking to. And it's very hard to support your friend when you don't know which version of the story you're supporting. I just am trying to process where Heather and I got to this point.
How do you not know? Y'all are together all the time.
Because for me, it was out of pain.
Pain from what?
It literally was one of the hardest times of my life because I had to just, in real time, processing that my entire life beyond the religion was a lie. My childhood is blocked from like 9 to 17. I was in a very abusive situation, but I had blocked all memory of it. And as I'm doing all this work on this healing journey, like memories are coming up and it's been really hard.
Okay, but what does that have to do with Heather?
Because I needed her in a moment.
To lie.
No, I did not need that.
Angie told us that John, Barlow, and Lisa have those tickets because Lisa sleeps with. And you were there.
I did not hear it.
There.
I would tell you. It's a lie.
I was in a point of trauma, and I just needed you to have my back, and you didn't. But you have Jen's back, and it's complicated for me.
I've never supported Jen when she's come. I have shown up for Jen, and I've never supported the horrible things she's done. Don't ever ask me to lie about bull. I never will.
Did you not lie for Jen?
I've never lied for Jen. Not 1 minute, not 1 second.
Whitney doesn't believe you.
And when have I done that? Name one time.
Your black eye.
The black eye has nothing to do with Jen.
You had a black eye?
What does a black eye have to do with Jen and
Because if they think Jen gave me the black eye and I won't squeal on Jen.
She won't tell us what happened. She will not tell us what happened. She won't tell us what happened.
I'm not talking about the black eye.
Jen punched you and you didn't know you got
Jen did
punched in
not
the
punch
face.
me in the eye. I'm not saying anything. I said, I don't know how I got it. I said snitches get stitches and I don't recall.
But Heather, I don't believe that.
No one believes it.
Were
I don't
you
know.
tipsy? Did you fall down some stairs? Was it Botox?
The criminal punched her. Because, I mean, only criminals really do that, right? Your eye was huge. It was big.
When she took her glasses off, I like gasped for air.
Yo.
How do you think you got the black eye?
Okay, so there's a couple theories.
Give us the real one.
I was in kind of a separate villa, and there was like an overhanging cabinet, and about 4 or 5 times I hit my head when I went to brush my teeth, and I must have hit my eye and got a black eye. And that was my theory.
A cabinet don't fly out and punch you.
Okay, theory number 2.
Theory number 2 is that I was roughhousing, and I got an elbow in an eye. I didn't feel it at the time because we were having a good time.
We were on a girls' trip. We had a Marilyn Monroe night. We're out in the club. We got back to the house about 2 a.m. Everyone was extremely intoxicated. I went to bed, locked my door. I heard Jen, Heather, and Meredith running through the house, but I never heard a scuffle. The next morning, we meet in the family room like this to go go-kart riding. She took her sunglasses off, and it's not a shiner. The white of her eye was black. She had scratches.
Exactly.
Whitney? Why would you drop this bomb here as if this girl got beat by Jen and leave out the whole part that they were drunk, running around having a good time?
This is the first time that she's told us.
You know, I don't know how Salt Lake girls play, but apparently your ass can get hurt. So, I don't know what happened to her damn eye.
I thought Jen hit her. We all did.
But Whitney wants us to understand that Jen did it. Period.
I don't have any other recollection. I have a theory, and I gave you my theory, and that's it.
You're sticking to it.
Okay.
I am the suntan Barbie sleuth, and I have figured this out.
Is anybody hungry? Because there's more food.
I'm telling everybody Jen punched you. I'm just saying. I'm just going right with that. Jen Shaw punched Heather in the face. But if Heather tells anybody, then they're going to put more years on the years that they've already given her in the clinker, okay? And Heather doesn't want that on her spirit, so she's not telling anybody. Suntan Barbie has figured it out.
Hey,
I just came here to have a good time.
Heather.
What?
Thank you for telling me. That's the first time I've heard the cabinet story.
Well, I don't owe you anything for you to be loyal to me. I don't owe you bull for you to be loyal to me as my cousin.